They want to win each half. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports Playdate.
Well, most would agree that chemistry...
You knew some decisions were coming, DA. They're still a factor. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Shorty out there with Champ. And it's Rivers. Then it's Labissiere. And it's Kirkland in at the 5 spot. And for the Celtics, we've got the natural. Shorty out there with G. Then there's Smooth. And it's Ortiz in at the point guard position. Don't let go of the rope in this one, Clark. Hold on tight, buckle in. A lot of pace, a lot of speed between these two teams.
No doubt about it, Kevin. And if you like popcorn, you better be able to eat it with your head up, because this one will be fast and furious.
Well, then you're talking about yourself, because our fans probably don't know this, but you're eating popcorn all the time during these games.
Hey, I love popcorn, and there's nothing like enjoying fresh popcorn in an arena. It doesn't get better than that.
I know it. Here's Lowe. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Austin with the ball. Here's Little General. About a minute played so far here in the first. Charity stripe shot. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
They get it back, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. He was all alone on that one. Smooth's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Rivers. Milwaukee getting another chance here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Here's Ortiz. And again, Boston with the triple.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Rivers surveying the D. From 15 feet away, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. All going up court. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Boston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Little General. He has 5. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Rowe. From past the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, Labissiere. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Tucker can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rivers. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Labissiere. It's tipped. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. To the inside. Rivers.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Yep, I've got to give the defense credit here. Cutting off driving lanes and really making them a jump shooting team.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
Labissiere, the pass to Rivers. Here's Shorty. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. Stripped away. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 7. A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Rivers. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Labissiere, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Back to Rivers. Lets it fly.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Misses the jumper. Here's the pass to Patel. Here's Kane, defended by Labissiere. Kane, the pass to Tucker. Boston, no good that time either. Bucks trail by 5. Feeds it to Rivers. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And it's G finishing it off.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
This year kicks to Rivers. Passes to Kirkland. 6 feet out. And it's blocked. It's stolen. Rebounded by Tucker.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Kicks to Labissiere. Pass to Short. Here's the Magician. And here's Rivers. Here's Champ. 6 to shoot. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Little, he's checked in for Kane. Burke comes in for G. Lights out, checked in for the Natural. And the captain subbed in for Little General. Smooth passes to Burke. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Milwaukee.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Armstrong.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Yeah, and it's been ugly. I mean, really ugly. They need to find a way to get a few easy baskets to try to build some confidence and some momentum.
The pass to Rowe. Fires for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Armstrong. That's tipped. Releases. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Over to the wing. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
To stop the run, and the layup is up and in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Passes it to Santiago. And again, it's Boston converting.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Armstrong dishes to Love. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Armstrong kicks to Love. It's good from long range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Owens passes to Burke. Here's Smooth, covered by Nance. Rowe trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And here's Love from the arc, and another three for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Santiago. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Burke. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Now here's Love. Defense is right there. Love draws the double. Here's Black. They grab their own miss, and that one is hammered home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul. .58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Black. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Rowe, and the rejection by Love. They get it back. Celtics passing it around. Burke. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Easy breezy's checked in for Blackhole. And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Armstrong. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes the three, sinks the three-pointer. Armstrong's got 5.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an all.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Boston on top, they lead by 13. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
You've got Burke, smooth out there with the captain. Then there's lights out, and it's Little in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Love. He's guarded closely. The pass to Easy Breezy. And here's Armstrong. Picked off in midair. Here's Rowe. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Inside, here's Armstrong. That's in there. Love with the assist. He's got 7.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Rowe. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Back to Rivers. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he comes up with the deuce. 9 points for the professor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. The offensive rebound. Here's Burke. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Pass to Armstrong. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Labissiere.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Little General. 7 points in the game. And really deep through that time. Lights out's got 9.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Now here's Rivers, guarded by Tucker. Now here's Rivers. 6 points for him. And here is Burke. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Bucks with possession here. Bucks trail by 12. Passes it to Rivers. Little with the rebound. Little's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tucker the pass to Burke, and slam dunk by Burke.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Kane, he's checked in for the Celtics. The natural comes in for Burke. Shorty, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Labissiere with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Champs checked in for Milwaukee. On defense, Boston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Here's Shorty. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. It's good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
To the middle. Off target at the rim.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Let's a floater go. Chalk up 2 there. Labissiere's got 4 this quarter.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Kane. The 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Labissiere, the pass to Lowe. Picked away. Here's Patel. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Shorty. It's blocked.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Celtics haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the
Yeah.
three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Boston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Labissiere, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so he hits both. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. Here's Santiago, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lights out's got 13. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
And Labissiere gets it to go. Labissiere's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's lights out. He's guarded by Rivers. Tucker can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
There's the pass to Santiago. Here's the floater. Got a piece of it. Here's Lowe. But they'll get another chance. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Tucker, the pass to Ortiz. They get it again.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Rivers gets a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Little, he's checked in for Kane. Burke comes in for G. Smooth checked in for the natural. And the captain subbed in for Little General. The Bucks also changing it up. Nancy's checked in for Champ. Armstrong comes in for Rivers. And it's the kid in for Labissiere. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pulls up. And yes, it's good. 11 points for the Beast.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And here's Love for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Smooth's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
The Magician passes to Love. Here's Armstrong. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Nance in position. It's stolen by Little. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special. And they pulled it off just right.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
19 seconds left to play here in the half. Now Armstrong. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. And so it's Boston going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Out in front of the half is Boston. They are completely in control of the game, leading by 8. And that does it for our half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. The magician out there with Champ. Then it's Shorty, and it's Rivers, and it's Labissiere in at the point. Here's Kirkland. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
He kicks it to Labissiere. Here's Shorty. 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Shorty. Back to Rivers. And it's denied. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Celtics have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Labissiere. 10 points for him. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Kane. Pass to Patel. Here's Smooth. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Kirkland. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Pass to Kane. Down low, Patel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Rivers. Not a lot of room. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Almost, but it rolls out.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Labissiere. Second shot opportunity. And that's 2 points on the layup. Labissiere's got 12.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. And the pass to Patel. But they recover it. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Passes it to Lowe. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Good on both. Here's Little General. 18 points for him. Pass to Kane. Here's Little General. Here's Rowe. Releases from the wing and drills it. Smooth's got 24.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Rivers. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Here's Little General, defended by Labissiere. And G with the stop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Back to Rivers. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Rivers has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Smooth. 24 points for him. Kane off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rivers dishes to Labissiere. Now the pass to Kirkland. To the paint. Here's Champ. And another basket for Milwaukee.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And there's the call on the Magician. That is his first foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Burks is checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Fisher's checked in for Champ. Burke, the pass to Ortiz. Here's Kane, and he gets it to go from the corner. Kane's got 9. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And here's Fisher. Back to Labissiere. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. 16 points for the professor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Inside, here's Burke. And slam dunk by Burke.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Here's Fisher. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Little, he's checked in for Kane. Lights out comes in for G. And the captain subbed in for Little General. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Nancy's checked in for the Magician. Easy Breezy comes in for Shorty. Armstrong's checked in for Rivers. And it's the kid in for Labissiere.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Count it. 8 points for him.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's lights out, covered by Nance. Owens passes to Santiago. And there's the call on Easy Breezy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Long range from the inbound. The rebound by the Bucks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Kicks it to Love. Clock at 6. Pass to Armstrong. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Smooth. 26 points for him. Three-pointer. No good. Shot missing.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And it's blocked. Passes to Burke. Here's the captain, covered by Nance. Nice ball movement by Boston. Little can't hit. And the Bucks with possession here. Love kicks to Fisher to the left side wing. Nice shot from the wing.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Boston leading by 21. Owens passes to Santiago. Trying to find Burke. Gets it to him. Now here's Little. He's covered by Fisher. Pass to Owens. Trying to end the drought. Good D from Love. Bucks trail by 21. Over to the left wing. Fisher. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his fourth rebound in this one. With some arc. It's deflected. Out to the right wing. Here's Easy Breezy. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Black's checked in for the kid.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Love check in for the Bucks. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad, just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
The pass to Armstrong. Over Little. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 4 this quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
To end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. That's 28 points for Smooth.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
.158 left in the third. Armstrong gets the bucket.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Celtics leading by 15. Here's Santiago. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Now here's Love. 8 points for him. Love draws the double.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
109 left to play in the third. Stolen. For the finish. Oh, what a play! Woo!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Armstrong kicks to Black, and another three for Milwaukee.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And it's Little finishing it off.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
That one is no good.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Burt can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his...
And so it's the Boston Celtics looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action after this word. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Little, the captain, out there with Smooth. Then there's Burt, and it's Santiago. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. A fadeaway. Nance with the rebound. And it's Love with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 13. And that one's good from Fisher.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
Here's Santiago, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kane, he's checked in for Little. And it's Little General in for Smooth. The Bucks also with the sub. Champs checked in for Nance. Black grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now the dish to Fisher. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Armstrong.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Champs got it back down to single digits for Milwaukee. Here's Little General. He's guarded by Love. Here's Santiago. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lights Out's got 4 points this quarter. Up top, Armstrong. To the inside. And stolen by Burke. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And there's the feed to Fisher. And he dunks it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Little General. He's guarded by Love. 6 on the shot clock. Santiago the pass to Ortiz. Offensive rebound. Kane. It's blocked. They retain possession. They get a hand on it. Passes it to Owens. Over Armstrong. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. A shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Oh, wow, guys. Doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right, Greg. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Boston making some changes. G comes in for Shorty. And it's the natural in for lights out. And the Bucks with some changes. Shorty, he's checked in for Blackhole. Rivers comes in for Armstrong. And Labissiere subbed in for the kid. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Shoots from 12. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Labissiere. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 8. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punt.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Magician, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Rivers. Rebound Boston. To the wing right side. Patel drills the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Burke. Here's Shorty. Ball's knocked loose. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Now here's Labissiere. Tight defense on him.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Bucks trail by 14. It's Rivers on the wing. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Heck, and still knocked it down. Nice composure. So it's the Celtics now. Ortiz passes to Burke. Here's Little General. There's the triple. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Low, the pass to Labissiere. The shot's good. Labissiere's got 10 points in just the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. And stolen by Burke. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Here's Little General. Pass to Burke. Lets it go. Misses off the left iron. Now here's Labissiere. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there. 19 points for the Magician.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Labissiere brings the double team. Here's the natural. Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Little, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smooth comes in for the captain. Here's Rowe. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 5th rebound in this one. Low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston leading by 8. Here's Little General. Pass to Patel. Here's Little General. True on the 14-footer. Little General's got 6 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
The pass to Rowe. Little with the ball. Defended by Labissiere.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Lowe. Back to Labissiere. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Labissiere's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Celtics with the lead. Little passes to Patel. Now here's Tucker. Here's Little General. Five to shoot. Here's Rowe. But they get it back. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And that's now 11 points for the natural.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
The Magician passes to Rivers. Pass to Short for 3. Kept alive. The layup missed.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
That's tipped. Labissiere with the ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Little's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Rowe. He dishes it to Tucker. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
A minute 42 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Rivers, guarded closely. Now the pass to Shorty. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Passed a little. Here's the natural. The shot. Little can't hit. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Celtics.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ortiz passes to Rowe. Fires the three. The shot, no good.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's the magician. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Here's Smooth. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly